Complex. Complex. Complex.
Hearing all this, that, and this, and that. Tell the truth, nigga. Whack. Your top 10 is anonymous. Your top 10 is anonymous.
Complex.
Your top 10 is anonymous.
What's poppin', pimpin'? This is your boy AJ Dubs here to motivate, inspire, and dedicate my services to helping you with your legacy. Today's O&L story is the three Anthonys. I'll say it again, the three Anthonys. Now, during my life, I met three Anthonys that actually made a serious impact in my life growing up. It seemed like every time I came across a person named Anthony, something big happened for me. Let's start with the first one. Anthony Foster, one of my best friends growing up in high school. Big fan of me. I mean, even though he wasn't on the basketball team, I was on the basketball team. And he would always ask me to train him. Hey, yo, AJ, teach me some new moves. Teach me this. Show me how you did that right there. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get my game up. You know what I mean? We're going to get into some tournaments. You know, can you help me out? And I was always like, yeah, of course, man. You know, I was always training him, showing him how to move, how to dribble the ball a certain way, how to make certain, you know, specialty moves at certain time situations, and, you know, a back dribble, dribbling to the right in a certain way, dribbling to the left a certain way. You know, and keep your eyes up and open, and seeing the floor and things like that. Just breaking every little piece of the game down to him that I could. And I actually did some training. I had a small training business on the side where I would help train kids just to help them out. You know, something small, but you know, something that I was on my purpose with. So further along, God bless him, and like I said, he passed. You know, when I was in high school, he you know, died in an actual accident, and he had just had a brand new baby girl. And the hardest part for me was to actually, you know, talk to his mother and tell his mother what was going on, because we loved him so much, and it was a very painful time. But, you know, I'm very thankful for Anthony because he always had a great positive attitude. He was always willing to learn. You know, he valued his friends. He valued, you know, life, period. And I feel like he's still with me today. So fast forward, as years go by, I'm still training, you know, doing one-on-one training on the side. And I ended up living with my aunt for a while, you know, to save some money. So I went on a walk through a neighborhood once. And, you know, I was trying to figure out what exactly I was going to get into. You know, I was walking through my aunt's neighborhood, and I saw a kid throwing a football at like a garbage can as a target. He had different targets set up, and he was just throwing at him and all that stuff. Knowing I was a quarterback in high school, I walked up next to him and I said to him, hey, so what are you doing, man? You getting ready for football or something? Or, you know, what are you doing? And he says to me, I'm going out for the quarterback position at my high school next year. And I said, oh, that's cool. I was a quarterback too. So I asked him, I said, what's your name? And this one's name was Anthony Storm, young 17-year-old kid who was about to be the quarterback of his football team. So when he told me that, I automatically thought of Anthony Foster, because Anthony was always, you know, asking me to help train him. And I told this kid, Anthony Storm, that I'd be willing to train him too. So I felt like Anthony Foster was looking out for me when it came to Anthony Storm. So fast forward, now I'm training Anthony Storm, teaching about footwork, how to move, how to see the field, how to see your opponent and your target at the same time, and still be able to hit your target with all the riffraff going in front of you when you drop back and, you know, to pass. By the time I was done with him, he threw up to about 17 touchdowns, 2-3 interceptions, did very well, made like a late team all-conference, and he ended up getting a football scholarship. Now, I feel like, Anthony Foster set this up for me to help Anthony Storm. Now, fast forward a little bit further. After Storm goes off to college, I ended up meeting a kid named Anthony Barber. I call him Anthony Barber because he was a barber. So meeting this Anthony, I was thinking about starting my own business, doing this podcast, or in my clothing line as well too. And I told him about it, and he loved it. I was telling him some of the philosophies of the Anthonys that I met. It seemed like every time I met an Anthony, there was a big transition going on in my life. So once I spoke to this Anthony, I gave him a little advice about, school, your purpose, focusing on what you want to be. If you want to be a barber, do that. There's nothing wrong with that. You can get your own barbershop and hire your own employees, which is a great thing too. And once I was done with him, he said that, you give really great advice. Great stories, which I truly appreciate. That's where I feel grateful about when I can help somebody. Now, meeting him made me more inspired to do the podcast, to try things that make me uncomfortable. That's the inspiration I got from Anthony Barber. And he still cuts my hair till this day. And I'm grateful for it. He even wears some of my clothing line too. And I'm definitely want to get you guys on some of that. So make sure you check out orginsandlegacies.com. Check out the website. You can get you a nice T-shirt for under $20. Very nice, easy price. Also, if you guys have any questions, any struggles, any problems, please email me at originsandlegacies@gmail.com. That's origins with the Z, X, legacies, IEZ on the end @gmail.com. But before I end all this, okay, the point is this. You'll be surprised who can inspire you to be the best you can be. And I'd like to thank Anthony Foster, Anthony Storm, and Anthony Barber. But until then, keep it pimpin', pimpalicious. I'll see you on the next story.
Hello world, I would like you to meet our worst nightmare on any Black Wall Street. I mastered the paper trail like